This is Carl with your three things I'm watching for Friday, October the 10th. Starting out, U.S.-China trade tensions building again. President Trump reached out to President Xi and has said that he wants to discuss trade and wants to make soybeans a priority. But we have an issue building that could flare up next week. The United States is going to put a fee on, has said that they want to put a fee on all vessels either made, destined for China, being loaded for China, owned by China, any connection to China. Reported $50 a metric ton, or basically our top 10 export partners or shipping companies, I should say, would see an annual increase in fees of $3.2 billion. Obviously, some pushback on that. China now stating they want to put a similar fee on the United States starting next Tuesday. Now, the White House said that this may be modified or scrapped altogether, but the thing is, we're focusing on the actual tariffs that are cutting. We want Chinese business, but we're making it pretty damn hard for them to do business with us. So we're kind of getting a little two-sided story here out of Washington on this. Like I said, if you want countries to trade with you, you got to make it a little bit easier for them to do trade with you. And bottom line is, what does China need? Well, here's my second factor. From now through January, sources in China claim that they need 400 million bushels of soybeans. Now, they either are going to have to import some of them from the United States, don't know how much, but either some of them will have to come from the United States or they will have to deplete their domestic reserves. If they deplete their domestic reserves, then they need U.S. soybeans to fill them storage facilities back up. Can't store South American soybeans. The seed coat's too thin. They'll turn to mush in the bins. It's been proven over and over. So we're going to need U.S. soybeans to fill their bins back up. One way or the other, I mean, we got to be honest. We're talking that, there's a lot of talk in the trade, and we've hit on it. We won't see any Chinese demand this year. The thing is, we just haven't seen it yet. Just got to be patient. I mean, there is a window there for us to make some sales. Third and final thing I'm watching today, La Nina is developing. Odds right now, 55% chance from the Climate Prediction Center that we will have a La Nina in place now through the end of February. And in March, next March, conditions will start to turn a little bit more neutral. Expected to be a rather weak La Nina. Typically, this doesn't have a big impact on the United States. As a matter of fact, if you're going to have a drought in the United States, harvest through the spring planting season is the absolute perfect time to have it. History has shown us that over and over. The thing I want to watch, though, is what's going to start taking place in South America. Obviously, the main one, Argentina. La Ninas do tend to have a major impact on Argentine production, both corn and soybeans. We've seen production cut in half from normal levels down there. If that takes place right now, we would see a considerable shift in the market dynamics. Remember, Argentina just sold out a big chunk of their soybean reserves to China, and now they're facing what could be a weather issue on the developing crop. So stay tuned. Argentina might be a little short on soybeans when all is said and done here. Kind of an interesting development. Those are the three things I'm watching today.